Welcome to my car rant. This is a car rant. It's gonna be a little shaky today, guys. But I have some feelings that I need to share with you, and it's gonna go back and forth between the camera being on the dashboard and the camera being in my hand, because this is a better angle, but the dashboard is safer, and I can't decide between physical beauty or practicality when it comes to driving. Ha ha! My English. Bye. Bye, camera. If the camera moves around, it's because I'm driving a car. Guys, I had the worst morning because I woke up to the sound of someone banging on my door. People don't bang on my door a lot. People don't, unless I'm expecting them, and even then, it spooks me. It has happened that someone has knocked on my door before, and I wasn't expecting anyone, and like, I'm a tiny person. I live alone. I'm not gonna answer the door if somebody is knocking and I don't know who it is. Even if it's like Jehovah's Witness who are trying to save my eternal soul, I'm not gonna answer the door. Also, there's a door right next to my door, and oftentimes they're knocking on that door, so I'm not always even sure whose door they're knocking on. Anyway, this morning, I'm in bed, in my nighties, which are not appropriate for people to see. I hear some banging on my second door. Now, I have two doors. One's a gate that's on the outside, and then one's a door that you can't see through. So this guy had opened the first door, which is locked, by the way, and I was like, okay, this is weird. Maybe it's like my landlord. It needs to be someone who has a key to my apartment, because there's no way for him to get past that first door. And then this person starts entering my apartment, had taken his key, unlocked my door, and started entering my apartment. And so I ran up to the door and I was like, hey, no, stop, I live here. You don't live here. Turns out he was there to do scheduled maintenance on my vent in the kitchen and in the bathroom. And so when he came up, he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm here to do maintenance. Did no one tell you that I was here? And I was like, no one told me you were here. But legally in the state of California, or at least in Los Angeles, where I live, you have to be given 24 hours of notice from your landlord for anyone to enter your premises legally. I was never contacted about this man walking into my apartment to fix my vents. I was never even told that my vents needed fixing. They've been fine. I am so mad. Like, this is illegal. I could actually take my housing facility to court and win based on the fact that I was never notified that anybody was gonna be entering my apartment. Ah! And so I called, and I was like, the motherfuckers, the Okay, that's not actually what happened. I called my landlord and I got reception, and I explained to reception what was going on, and then she just, like, without saying anything, just forwarded me to somebody. And then I was just like this hot potato to this group of people, because each one of them like heard my explanation, then forwarded me to a different person, and then that person would hear my explanation and then forward me to a different person. And I was like, who the is gonna take responsibility for the fact that I was just awoken by a man entering my apartment without any forewarning? Apparently they just like let guys willy-nilly handle all of the fixes and stuff inside of our apartments, and it has nothing to do with them. What? At the end of the day, I need to know that this is not gonna happen again. Like, good thing I was home to see it happen. Otherwise, there's just like dudes going in and out of my apartment, and I have no f***ing idea that it's happening. And that's ridiculous. That's illegal. And so like, what do you even do in that situation? So the guy's just apologizing profusely. The apology's not what I need. What I need is a guarantee that this won't happen again. He's like, all I can do is contact. He doesn't even know, by the way, who's at my door. He doesn't know what company was there that day to do the maintenance that they're saying that they need to do. But like, it's not just a random guy, because he has keys to everybody's apartment. So like, why don't you know who's doing work on your building? What? So that was my morning. I hope that you guys are having a better morning. Tell me in the comments below if someone's just like walked in on you in the morning in your apartment complex, because Jesus, what? Like my videos, subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and most of the time I'm in a much better mood than what this is right now, because you could say I got up on the wrong side of the bed, but that would be inaccurate. I actually got up because a 40-year-old man walked into my apartment and alerted me, period. Guys. TGIF, am I right? TGIF.